Welcome back to the iAchilles channel, everyone. Today I wanted to talk about Obama's lawsuit against the Arizona immigration law. Barack Obama and Eric Holder have decided to sue Arizona for their immigration law, not because of racial profiling. This lawsuit is based on the fact that Arizona would be enforcing federal laws, which they, according to the administration, have no constitutional right to do so. Only the federal government can enforce immigration laws. Well, the problem with that is that the federal government is not enforcing the immigration laws. And the reason why they're not enforcing the immigration laws is because they don't want to enforce the immigration laws. They want amnesty. They want comprehensive immigration reform. If you secure the border, there'll be no reason for the people to go along with comprehensive immigration reform, which is amnesty. So Barack Obama is going to do what they always do. This is a tactic. This is the crisis strategy. This is what you do. You create disenchantment and discontent with the current system, which is the system the federal government refuses to enforce, the laws, and you go along with the fundamental change, which will be amnesty. They want everybody to go along with this. And if you don't want to go along with this, they'll let it fester. They'll watch the anarchy from Washington, D.C. and will do nothing about it, except sue Arizona if Arizona tries to do something about it. If Arizona's elected officials try to enforce laws, protect their citizens, the federal government will sue them. Do you see what I'm saying? It's their way or the highway. We do comprehensive immigration reform or nothing. Or nothing. Or you will have to put up with the lawlessness. Do you understand? That's what they're doing. This is the crisis strategy. They did the same thing they did in the banking industry. They created it in order to push through financial reform. And that's what they're pushing through. The two banks that were at the heart of this financial collapse, Fannie and Freddie, are not even included in this financial reform. Do you understand? Because that's the tool that they use to create it. Create the financial collapse. The insurance industries. They regulated in such a way that there was no more competition. It created monopolies. It created all of these facts and statistics that they now bash the insurance companies with. When the regulation, it created it. The government created it. The progressive movement created it. To change it. To fundamentally change it. From a free market health insurance to government run. It's all about fundamental change. That's what this is all about. It's create crisis to fundamentally change it. Because you can't get people to go along with this fundamental transformation, this fundamental change, unless they're suffering, and unless there's no other choice. Obviously, we've got to go in that direction because this doesn't work. Create disenchantment, create discontent with the current system in order to get people to go along with the change. And that's what they're doing. The oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. Environmental policies and regulations pushed BP, pushed oil companies way out into the deep water. That's a fact. They're not drilling close to shore because regulations won't allow it. And they're telling you that Bush deregulated the oil companies. How is that possible if they're way out there? What happened is all of these people, these regulators, who are supposed to be watching BP, government regulators, dropped the ball. As they always do. We don't need more regulation. We need common sense regulation. Enforceable regulation, and regulators who actually do their job. But no, for some reason, Government regulators dropped the ball in the financial industry, and it all got blamed on the banks. And the regulators in the oil industry dropped the ball, and now it's all getting blamed on BP. I mean, did somebody deliberately blow up that well? Then why is everybody demonizing BP? BP was, did they deliberately do it? Have we figured out that they are the culprit behind this? No, there has not even been a court. There hasn't even been a trial. But yet we're hanging them. We're hanging them. But because that's what they do. They're creating this crisis, pointing at the villains, the financial industry, the insurance companies, the oil companies, Arizona citizens, and their racist law. Do you see what I'm saying? Everything here was created in order for us to go along with this fundamental change, because everyone is suffering because of all of these crises that's happening in the United States. And it's all been created for you to go along with what? Communism? Communism. Government run everything. Government control of everything. That sounds like communism to me. God bless America.